So we're still waiting to get parts back from paint. While we do that, we've literally done everything else on the bike that we can besides painting the wheels. The weather is looking perfect this weekend. Today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. I'll have about half a day to work on it tomorrow. Weather should be phenomenal. So what I'm gonna do tonight is go ahead and get the wheels taped off as much as I can. This has been the part of the build I've been putting off the longest because it's probably gonna suck. Probably gonna take forever. And I don't want to do it, but I have to. So go ahead and roll the time lapse. Okay, so it's day, I don't even know, I lost track of count of the days. It's time to paint the wheels today. So we spent God knows how long getting these wheels all taped up. And now it's time to paint. The problem that we're having now is we're actually under a red flag warning, which means that it's basically just windy as hell. We need to open up the garage for ventilation, but with it being so windy, it's going to be blowing all sorts of dust and leaves and particles and all that nonsense into the garage while we're painting. So we need to fashion up some sort of makeshift paint booth, which luckily enough, I actually have one just torn down and placed around this garage. So we need to get that put up and hung up, and then we can start to paint. So we got the ghetto ass paint booth all set up. It's basically PVC, rope, and shower curtains and duct tape. In case you're wondering why I had all these supplies just laying around, it's because Miss Bike and Bird is actually a dominatrix, and this is where she does her plenishments. I'm just kidding. I used to paint paintball masks for somewhat of a living for quite some time, but we should be ready to prime now. Ms. Bike and Bird volunteered to attempt to do the rear wheel. Yeah, you're a lot more patient than I am though. I mean, you date me, so you kind of have to have she is, all untaped and in her glossy glory. Looks really good. They're actually a little bit better than the wheels, which was funny because I expected these to turn out, or this to turn out worse than the wheels, just because the silver part was kind of in worse shape as far as like oxidation and stuff like that, but came out real nice. And I really love how it's just, you're really gonna have to, I was just talking to Miss Bike and Bird, she came out here while I was doing this, and I really love how from right here it just looks black, and until you get up close you're not going to realize that it's two different kinds of black. Same thing on the wheel. I mean, from right here it looks like a black wheel, and you're really gonna have to get up close to see that, oh, it's flat black and gloss black. So quick update on where we stand. We've had a slight delay in paint. Today is Tuesday. Today is the day it was supposed to be ready. It's gonna be a couple more days. Not that upset because it's getting done right as opposed to getting done fast. I'm okay with that. The good news is that we did get the white wall tires mounted onto the wheels that we painted. So with that being said, we can go ahead and start building up the bike. This is kind of the hump that we've crossed over to start building the bike back up. My main goal for tonight is to get the wheels back on the bike. Now this is where 90% of your problems are going to occur during a build. So I guess we'll tackle those problems when we get to them, because I guarantee it's not just gonna be an easy slip on, tighten some bolts down and go. I don't have that luck. I also need to put the new brake pads on the rear, which I've never done before. So that could be the only thing I get done tonight. But first things first, I still got that ghetto paint booth set up over on the other side of the garage. I'm gonna go ahead and start tearing that down while I get Miss Bikenberg to start scrubbing the protective film off of the white wall tires. So yeah, let's start the song and do the stuff.
Big ships still sink, but my boat's afloat. Hands up high for the ones who know. I'll get by for the ones I know. Where to drink up high for the ones I know. When I'm standing tall, the lights shine bright as stars, and I'm feeling like I might be one. So tonight it's on.
So we have an issue. I wasn't thinking straight, and we're not gonna be able to do the rear wheel tonight because I would rather put the rear fender on with no wheel there than vice versa. The fender's really hard to get on and off, and if we put it on the lift, we'll have to still do the motorcycle jack, which we can't do while it's on the lift. So basically we're just gonna try to get all the little stuff done that we can tonight. That way pretty much all we'll have to do is rear fender tank and rear wheel. Kind of bummed, but still gonna be the same time frame either way.
So I'm balling in my own right, fighting that good fight. Think I got a chance now, think I got my shit right. Throwing knives in the air and hitting suckers. I be finding angles on these chickens like chuckers. Big ships still sink, but my boat's afloat. Hands up high for the ones who know. I'll get by for the ones I know. Where to drink up high for the ones I know. When I'm standing tall, the lights shine bright as stars, and I'm feeling like I might be one. So tonight it's on. The drunk mind pens the poem, and the poem feels just like home. I got a story to tell, my anxiety's high. So pass that Dutch till the feeling subsides. Need a literal high, need audible dope. Those critical times I make audible smoke.